Oh, Star of Providence, all right. Playing Star of Providence makes you feel stressed. Let me explain. Star of Providence is a shooter game, indie game according to Google, but the reason it makes you feel stressed is because it's actually a bullet hell roguelike where you go room from room and you're constantly surrounded by imminent death. Playing this level, for example, made me go cross-eyed. This game was developed by Team D13 and published by none other than Big Mode. And let me tell you, this game is big. The game has a small story, but it isn't super deep. You're a little ship in an abandoned factory searching for great power. That's about it. For a more lore-like description, feel free to read the scroll through. Oh, if I die to this boss, you have to subscribe. Ooh, do it, click it, don't forget the bell. Here are the menu settings. Pause if you want to take a look. I don't think I needed to customize anything in this game. Even the volume was at a reasonable level when I launched it. Do notice how it sounds like old school Tetris when you move between menus. Star of Providence supports controller or mouse and keyboard. Star of Providence is available on Nintendo Switch, Windows, and Linux. The game is saved at the start of every floor. Unfortunately, that data is not saved in the Steam cloud. Star of Providence has retro pixel art, which is an interesting decision from a game which spams effects all over your screen from room to room. Like, do I focus on where I'm aiming, where my ship is, or where the enemy bullets are coming from? Actually, focus on all of those things. The music tracks in this game are classic chip tunes, and I dig it while I'm playing. Listen to this. If you have to ask if your computer can run this game, the only answer is yes. Look at the specs. I haven't seen a game use this little in the way of system resources since Balatro, and that's a freaking card game. So how does the game flow? Well, you start in this little room with a fun little cat friend. You can chat with him and buy a few upgrades. After that, you enter the first floor of the facility. The map works similarly to The Binding of Isaac, where each room is its own little event, usually a fight, and has potential orthogonal connections, including possible secret rooms. Your goal is to traverse the map looking for the boss. Beating rooms yields chances to upgrade your power. Find the boss and kill it to progress to the next floor. Rinse and repeat, you've got yourself a bullet hell roguelike. God damn! So what can you do in Star of Providence? Well, you can move around, do a little dashy boy, open the map to fast travel to rooms you've already completed, shoot enemies, walls, and more. Use bombs to clear the screen of bullets and open passages to more rooms. Pause the game for a brief respite and a nice little chiptune. And of course, interact with loot and loot-providing events. For enemy variety, you've got a ton, but they can mostly be separated into classes of enemies. You have the weak regular enemies who go down without a hitch, stronger enemies which are a bit more spongy, and bosses which will probably take some intense time and focus unless you've completely broken the run. This game is only a single player game, which is perfect for me because my only friend is our editor. If you know, you know. There's no pay to win in this game, but periodically the cat at the start of the game will have cosmetics to spruce up your starting area. Check out these flag things. Also, sometimes you can get hats just like Team Fortress 2. For the cool things, this game has a super low barrier to entry. You can just launch it and start gaming immediately. The controls are easy to understand and are pretty tight. Also, some of the weapons you get are pretty cool. Additionally, it's not one hit equals death. You have a health pool which can be replenished and stacked decently high, meaning you won't randomly get one-shot by a super strong enemy. For the not cool, if you're prone to tunnel vision, you're gonna get absolutely destroyed by the screen full of impending doom. This game is definitely not for everyone, and it can be frustrating when you die. Overall, Star of Providence is really well made and thought out. The game really encourages you to lock the fuck in and not tunnel vision too much. On our patented 0 to 1 scale, we give this game a 0.8 out of 1. This game does feel like it gets better the more you play it, so even if you try it and don't immediately like it, try it again. And then again after that. If you like this no bullshit review, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, good night, and remember to check the expiration of the milk in your fridge. The smell test is your friend.